Masculinity is dead, or at least it is dying. The emasculization of modern man, taking away his power and confidence, has become common practice. There seems to be an agenda against men. Not only is our environment loaded with endocrine disrupting chemicals, bringing the testosterone levels down, but there is also the growing idea that there's something toxic about what masculinity really is. Endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs, are substances in the environment. They are in the air, soil, water supply, food sources, personal care products, and other manufactured products. EDCs interfere with the normal function of your body's endocrine system. Since EDCs come from many different sources, people are exposed in many ways, including the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the water we drink. EDCs also can enter the body through the skin, such as from cosmetic products. EDCs are chemicals or mixtures of chemicals that interfere with the way the body's hormones work. Some EDCs act like hormone mimics and trick our body into thinking that they are hormones, while other EDCs block natural hormones from doing their job. Still, other EDCs can increase or decrease the levels of hormones in our blood by affecting how they are made, broken down, or stored in our body. Finally, some EDCs can change how sensitive our bodies are to different hormones. EDCs can disrupt many different hormones, which is why they have been linked to numerous adverse human health outcomes, including alterations in sperm quality and fertility, abnormalities in sex organs, endometriosis, early puberty, and all the symptoms related to lower testosterone levels. We will go over the typical low testosterone symptoms in a moment. But first, we must point out that the labs have lowered the reference ranges of testosterone to follow up on the normal trend that is going on in our younger generations of men. It's like the labs want to mask, cover up, or camouflage the important issue of demasculinization. Lower fertility, lower sex drive, and overall lower levels of sex hormones, just by adapting what the normal numbers or lab ranges are. That way, it becomes more difficult for a man to get help under the form of testosterone replacement therapy, since his low testosterone levels are nowadays, again, regarded as normal. Do you think this is all a coincidence? Think about it. Now, let's take a look at the typical symptoms of low testosterone. Reduced sex drive, reduced erectile function, also called erectile dysfunction, loss of body hair, less beard growth, loss of lean muscle mass, feeling very fatigued or tired all the time, easily gaining weight or having a harder time losing fat, depression, brain fog. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. We sense a backlash against masculinity in our society, and the question becomes, is our society becoming overly feminized? Having high normal testosterone levels, where you feel like a man should feel, confident, strong, full of drive, being able to perform in sports, in the gym, as well as in bed. If that makes a man toxically masculine, then wear that badge proudly. Let that typical manly spirit of adventure and that boyish energy live within you. Every man was created to be a knight, a soldier, a hunter, a protector, an explorer. And that dream rears its beautiful head in every boy, only to be squashed by a society that calls it toxic masculinity. There are biological differences between men and women that express themselves in temperament and occupational choice. Any attempt to enforce equality of outcome is unwarranted and ill-advised as a consequence. So now, how do you gain back some of that proud masculinity when you're feeling depressed, fat, unmotivated, and struggling to be the real man you deserve to be? How do you fight back against the woke agenda that is making men believe that being a real man is a toxic thing? First, have your testosterone levels checked. When those come back lowish, find yourself a good doctor who understands what hormone optimization really is, and talk with him about starting you up on testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT. Since this channel is fully dedicated to teaching people about TRT and hormone optimization, I will not go deeper into this in this video. But if you are a man suffering from the low testosterone symptoms that I went over, let me just give you this advice. Don't let our modern, endocrine-disrupting, chemical-loaded society have you believe that feeling all the benefits of high normal testosterone levels that you can obtain via TRT, like better libido, better brain function, leaner body mass, and so on, are toxic in any way. When you complain about those symptoms to your GP or family doctor, do not let him tell you these symptoms are just normal and part of getting older. Stop the demasculinization of society. Start with yourself. Get your levels checked and find a good provider that can help you with your TRT and hormone optimization journey. If you're new to all this, don't worry. Just click here to start a playlist with all the basics you need to learn about starting TRT.